Today I am reviewing the Laxroom Composite shaft. Intro. Okay, since this will be our first shaft review, we're going to kind of explain how we're going to do shaft reviews. Unlike our head reviews, there's not many categories, that you can put a shaft into. So we're just going to do pros, cons, and then also pros and cons that they can be both, So explain that a little bit. To start off, I would like to talk about the cons of this shaft. And a con would be, I've had this shaft for about 2 months and I've used it for, I don't know, maybe a minimum of 11 games. I play on Sundays, and sometimes I play 3, sometimes I play 2. So, I like to talk about the coating. This is the matte coating. It's kind of like sandpaper, but not really. But 2 weeks after I bought the shaft, I noticed this mark right here. And every week, every time I look at it, the coating that was there is off, but it keeps getting bigger and bigger. And it's a pretty big spot where there's no coating. There's also other little nicks and stuff from checks and whatever where the coating's fallen off, and there's all these little like spots on it where the coating, or not where the coating's come off, but where like there's just like paint marks and I don't know, little nicks and stuff from other things. I can't really expect anything else from a $50 shaft, so which I'll talk about later because that's a pro. Let me think of any more cons to this. I don't know, that's like the only really actual con I have. Talk about a pro and con. The shaft is very thin. Like the circumference of the shaft is very thin. You can see it there with the space between the head. There is a lot of head wobble. If I compare it to the space between this True Comp 6.0 and the head that it's on, there's not a lot of space in there.
That one doesn't even take that one.
Yeah, this one's Brody's, and I'm choking myself. This one's Brody's, and he only has a screw in there, and there's no head wobble. But with the Laxroom shaft, I have a screw in it. I also have 3 layers of tape. The long way is one over and then this way, and there's still head wobble there. So there's a lot of extra space between the head and the shaft. When I had my command on here, I had 4 layers of tape and a screw, and there was just a little minimal amount of head wobble. But I don't know why, but it also took a long time to get the head perfectly on the shaft. I had to bang it, whatever. But that's also a pro because I really like the feel of this with gloves on. Like playing with it, it's really nice. The thinness of it, you can really get a nice grip around there, but it also, can move around in your hand if you let it off a little bit. Unlike other thicker shafts where, you put a nice grip on there and they just stick. It's just like you can't move the shaft in your hand. And this shaft is also nice for sliding. There's not that Posi Tack grip, that sticky, right?
Yeah.
I don't like that sticky Posi Tack grip. Yeah. So I do like the coating on here is nice. A big pro for me is the price point. The shaft itself is only $50, but after everything, after checkout and everything, it comes to about $54.44, I think is what I spent on it. With spending $54 on a shaft, you can buy 3 of them for just over the price of the True Comp shaft I showed earlier. So, for a college player or someone that doesn't have a lot of money, this is a really good investment. It's holding up with cross checks and getting slashed and stuff. Another pro would be just how simple it is with just a straight black and the simple Laxroom logo. It really goes well with any colorway you have up here on your head. Like white heads look sleek. I had I had a command that had a nice blue dye on the bottom, which really went well with the black. So the black matte look goes very well with everything. And it also comes with a Laxroom butt end, which to me is actually really nice butt end. I like it. I like the rubber butt end. It's holding tape well on it. But Brody's broken what, 3?
Yeah.
Brody's broken 3 by just shooting and stuff, where he has his hand here and it rips the part off. Alright, to wrap everything up, I would say this shaft is a very good investment. You know, if you're a high school player and your parents don't want to spend a lot of money on anything, get this. If you're a collegiate player, you know, you're a college student and don't have a lot of money, get this. I mean, I don't know any pros that use this, but you know, they're all sponsored or whatever.
Yeah.
So very, very good shaft. I'm actually probably gonna buy more and probably try to break it in another video because that seems really fun. So yeah, that's it. Let's try dab.